Did you know that almost all deaths after the age of 75 can be traced back to just a few major causes? Most people assume that passing away at an old age is just part of life's natural process. But what if I told you that, in many cases, it's not just old age that takes us? It's things we could have prepared for and maybe even prevented. The hard truth is that by the time most people realize something is wrong, their bodies have already started breaking down. Their options shrink. But the good news is, by getting informed early, you can protect yourself, live longer, and stay healthy. In this video, we're uncovering the 5 biggest causes of death after 75, and more importantly, how to stop them before they take control of your life. These 5 reasons aren't just statistics. They represent choices, habits, and risks that we can influence. Some of them may sound familiar, others might surprise you, but every single one of them can be tackled with small, consistent actions. So stay with me, because this isn't about fear, it's about power. The power to stay active, self-reliant, and full of life, even in your 80s or 90s. Let's get into the first one. Number 1, heart disease. It's still the top killer of people over 75. But here's the kicker. Many people don't realize they have a heart issue until it's already serious. Your heart is a muscle, and like any muscle, it needs regular care and attention. Sadly, it's easy to overlook signs. Maybe you've been feeling more tired than usual, or walking a short distance leaves you winded. Maybe you just assume it's part of aging. But often, those are your heart's early warning signs. One of the biggest silent enemies? High blood pressure. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't shout, but it slowly damages your arteries, forcing your heart to pump harder and harder. And then one day, boom, a heart attack or a stroke hits. And people say, "But I felt fine." That's the danger. Years of eating salty snacks, processed food, and greasy meals add up. Your arteries clog, your circulation struggles, and your heart works overtime. And it's not just about what you shouldn't eat, it's about what you're missing. Your heart needs good fuel, leafy greens, omega-3s, fiber, and nutrients to stay strong. Movement also plays a massive role. Our bodies weren't meant to sit all day. When you stop moving, your heart loses strength, circulation slows, and everything suffers. But don't worry, I'm not asking you to run a marathon. Simple daily walks, some stretches, even chair exercises can keep that heart pumping the way it should. One of the biggest myths people believe is that heart disease is just genetics or bad luck. But in truth, your habits, what you eat, how you move, and how you manage stress make a huge difference. You have way more control than you think. So if you take anything from this point, let it be this: your heart's future is in your hands. Make those changes now, not later. All right, let's go to the second cause. Something unexpected but incredibly dangerous. Falls and physical injuries. Now, I know that sounds simple, right? Falling? But let me tell you, after 75, a fall isn't just a stumble. It can be life-changing, even life-ending. A single fall can mean a broken hip, a head injury, or months of painful recovery. And many people never fully bounce back. What's scary is how easy it is to overlook the risk. Maybe you think, "I've always been steady on my feet," but over time, we all lose a bit of balance, a bit of strength, and a bit of coordination. You might feel fine until that one slip in the bathroom, that one misstep off the curb. The body doesn't recover like it used to. And here's the cycle most people don't realize. They fall once, they become scared of falling again, so they stop moving as much, which weakens their muscles even more. And guess what? That increases their fall risk even further. It's a downward spiral, and it happens quietly. But here's the hopeful part. It can be prevented. Strengthening your legs, working on your core muscles, practicing balance, even 5 to 10 minutes a day, can dramatically lower your fall risk. Simple home adjustments help too. Remove those loose rugs, add more lights, use non-slip mats and handrails. Another thing to look at, your medications. Some drugs cause dizziness, fatigue, or make you lightheaded when you stand up. If that's happening to you, talk to your doctor. Adjusting your medication could literally save your life. Falling isn't just about missing a step. It's about protecting your ability to stay independent. Being strong, aware, and proactive now can save you months or even years of recovery and suffering. Stay strong, Keep moving and don't let fear steal your freedom. If this is resonating with you, type number 2 in the comments right now so I know you're still with me. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Let's keep you informed and empowered. Ready for number 3? Number 3 is respiratory disease. Breathing, it's something we do without thinking, right? But after 75, many people start experiencing shortness of breath, wheezing, or persistent coughing. Sadly, most people ignore these signs. They think it's just a cold or allergies or getting older, but often it's something more serious. COPD, chronic bronchitis, emphysema. These aren't rare in older adults. They slowly strangle your lungs, making every breath feel like work. And once lung function drops, everything else becomes harder. Walking, talking, even sleeping. Another big danger? Pneumonia. What starts as a simple cough can spiral into a full-blown infection, especially for seniors with weaker immune systems. And believe it or not, pneumonia is one of the leading causes of hospitalization and death for people over 75. Many never fully recover. But here's the thing, you can fight back. First, make sure your home has clean air. Dust, mold, pet hair, these irritants build up fast. Open windows when possible, get an air purifier, and stay away from smoke. Even secondhand smoke can be harmful. Vaccines matter too. I know people debate them, but for seniors, flu shots, pneumonia vaccines, and other respiratory boosters can make the difference between a mild illness and a hospital trip. And of course, stay active. Moving your body helps keep your lungs clear, strong, and flexible. Even simple stretching or breathing exercises help. Don't wait until you're gasping for breath to act. Your lungs are your life. Treat them that way. They're working for you 24/7, so give them the support they need. Now let's move on to number 4, stroke. A stroke hits fast, no warning, no second chances. One moment, everything feels normal. The next, your life is flipped upside down. It's terrifying because there's no way to predict exactly when it will strike. And for people over 75, it's one of the leading causes of death and disability. But here's what most people don't realize. Up to 80% of strokes are actually preventable. Yes, preventable. Let that sink in. That means your lifestyle right now, what you eat, how you move, whether you check your blood pressure, all of it plays a major role in stroke risk. A stroke happens when blood can't get to a part of your brain, either because a vessel is blocked or one suddenly bursts. The brain starts to die in minutes. And what happens next depends on where the damage is. Maybe you lose your ability to speak, or to walk, or to care for yourself. It's not just a medical emergency, it's a life-changing event. And once again, high blood pressure is a major culprit. Just like with heart disease, it quietly damages your arteries until one finally fails. You don't feel it, which is why it's called the silent killer. Another hidden threat? Atrial fibrillation, or AFib. This is when your heart beats irregularly. You might not even notice it, but it allows blood to pool and clot. If one of those clots travels to your brain, it causes a stroke in seconds. No warning, no do-over. But here's the upside. AFib can be found during a routine doctor visit. It's that simple. And once it's detected, there are medications and treatments that dramatically reduce your stroke risk. But you've got to catch it. You've got to check. Lifestyle plays a massive role too. Diets filled with sodium, fried food, and sugary snacks increase your risk. Sedentary living thickens your blood and weakens circulation. On the flip side, leafy greens, berries, fish, plenty of water, and daily movement all protect your brain. Small changes matter. Just cutting back on salt or adding a morning walk can keep those vessels clear and healthy. There's another thing most people miss: mini strokes, or TIAs, transient ischemic attacks. These are short, temporary symptoms like confusion, slurred speech, or blurred vision. They may only last a few minutes, but they're a huge red flag. They mean a major stroke could be just around the corner. If you ever feel something strange, don't ignore it. Call your doctor immediately. The biggest thing to remember is that you're not powerless. You can lower your risk starting today. Monitor your blood pressure. Stay physically active. Eat foods that support your heart and brain. Pay attention to changes in how you feel. The sooner you act, the better your chances. Don't wait until it's too late. If you're still watching and this struck a chord with you, type number 4 in the comments below. I want to know you're still with me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button. It means a lot. Now let's move to number 5. The 5th major cause of death after 75 is cognitive decline. This one's especially painful. It doesn't just take away your memory, it steals your independence, your decision-making, your relationships. It can turn a confident, sharp-minded person into someone confused, frustrated, and scared. And the worst part? It starts slowly. Maybe you forget someone's name, misplace your keys, struggle to follow a conversation. You shrug it off. But over time, those slips grow. You can't manage money, make meals, or remember medications. Eventually, people with Alzheimer's or other forms of dementia lose the ability to care for themselves entirely. And that opens the door to all kinds of secondary issues: dehydration, malnutrition, infections, and injuries. Some people forget to eat. Others eat too much. Many don't notice they're sick until it's too late. Even something as simple as turning off the stove can become dangerous. And sadly, that often leads to a heartbreaking reality. They can't live alone anymore. They need help with everything, and without proper care, their health declines rapidly. But let's pause here, because again, you can fight this. The earlier you take action, the more you can slow it down, or even prevent it altogether. It's not a hopeless condition. First, keep your brain active. Read books, play games, do puzzles, learn new skills. Anything that challenges your thinking keeps your mind sharp. And don't underestimate the power of conversation. Talking with people regularly keeps your memory and attention engaged. Next, get moving. Physical exercise helps your brain just as much as your body. It boosts blood flow to the brain, which supports memory and thinking. Something as simple as a brisk walk or stretching daily can keep those brain cells firing. And don't forget, what you eat matters. Foods rich in omega-3s like salmon or walnuts are like fuel for your brain. Add berries, green vegetables, olive oil, all those antioxidant-rich foods that fight inflammation. Avoid sugar and ultra-processed junk. They only hurt you long-term. And here's one more thing. Stay socially connected. Isolation can speed up memory loss dramatically. Being part of a community, chatting with friends or family, joining a group, these little connections keep your brain engaged and your spirit lifted. Mental health is tied closely to cognitive health. If you're lonely or depressed, don't suffer in silence. Reach out. Get help. You're not alone. A healthy brain is built on a healthy life. Let's wrap this up with the most important truth. None of these 5 conditions are unbeatable. Whether it's heart disease, falls, lung issues, stroke, or cognitive decline, they don't have to define your final years. You have more control than you think. Prevention isn't about perfection. It's about small, steady choices. A little better food, a little more movement, a little more attention to how you feel. These little steps stack up over time, and they can lead to years, yes, years of better energy, strength, and freedom. Too many people wait until something breaks before they act. But you're here now. You're learning, and that's the first step to protecting your future. Let's not pretend aging isn't hard. It is. But ignoring it won't protect you. What will protect you is action. What you choose today will shape your tomorrow. So instead of fearing what's to come, start building your strength now. Not someday, now. Think about your current routine. Are you moving enough? Drinking enough water? Eating foods that help, not hurt? Are you seeing your doctor regularly? Are you staying in touch with loved ones? These small habits can add years of energy, clarity, and independence to your life. Your health is your freedom, and it's never too late to start fighting for it. Every day is a gift. Every day is a new opportunity to take control of your health and your future. Whether you're 75, 85, or even 95, there's always something you can do to strengthen your body, protect your mind, and live with purpose. So what's your first step going to be? Let us know in the comments. What was your biggest takeaway today? What's one habit you're going to change starting now? We read every single one, and your stories inspire this entire community. If this video helped you or gave you clarity, please hit like and subscribe. Share it with someone you love, because this knowledge doesn't just save years, it saves lives. Thank you for spending this time with us. You're not alone on this journey. We're here with you, and we can't wait to see you in the next video. Until then, stay strong, stay kind, and stay curious. Your best years might still be ahead of you.